Well, what a cracker we've got on our agenda this coming week over in the Euro 2024. It's a quarterfinal for the ages. It's Spain, it's Germany, and it's next. That's right, folks. Back once again with another match preview. Looking forward to a quarter-final in Euro 2024. That will be an absolute classic. It's Spain, hotshot Spain up against the hosts, Germany. Two formed nations that, of course, peaking at the right time to, of course, put themselves a spot in the semi-finals. Who, of course, will get there. We'll get to that in a minute. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe and your one-stop shop for Euro 2024 is right here. Under one Ruski, that's right. Spain looking very, very good. Squeaked past Georgia side, a little bit nervous at first, but got it done in the end. As for the Germans, that's right. They took care of business against Denmark to set up this banger in what has been dubbed the difficult half of the bracket. Who will get, of course, another step closer to the final? Well, we're going to preview it in just a second. Big shout out to the VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. And again, if you're new, smash that subscribe. Smash the like. 50 likes if you don't mind. But let's preview the big one coming at you this coming Friday, the 5th of July. That's right, Spain against Germany. But let's take a look at how Spain got to this point. They, of course, qualified on as Group A winners on the 15th of October 2023. They've been here 11 times in the past. They've won it at least a couple times, am I right? Luis de la Fuente, the manager, the star man. And what a big part he had to play the other day was Rodri. They are in Group B, or they were in Group B, where they had odds at 5-4 on to win the group, to qualify 12-1 on, and to win the whole thing 8-1. Those odds now down at 4-1. They are second favoured at the moment. My expectation was a quarter-final berth, so they are here. This is where I think they will end, or it was at the start of the before the tournament. But this is their resume so far, and as you can see, pretty stellar in the group stages. Did not concede a goal. Pretty perfect as well. 3 wins from 3. I think they are the only nation to do that in this Euros. But they had a bit of a bumpy road against Georgia, but ultimately came through on top with a class 4-1 win to put them through into the quarterfinal, where they'll take on Germany this coming Friday. But perfect record, very difficult opponents, you know, no easy rides there. And of course, they did it. They did it quite convincingly in all the games. That even rotated the team against Albania, but most of the big boys were back for the Georgia game. So these are the key players that will try to get them through to the semi-finals, likes of Simon, Lenormand, Carvajal, Lapoitre, we've got Pedri, Dani Olmo. They're all in there. But what about the 11 then? We're going to go with this 11. How about you like this? Here we go. We've got Simon, Cucurella, Lenormand, Lapoitre, Carvajal, we've got Pedri, Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, Nico Williams, Yamal the youngster, and Alvaro Morata as in the squad for me. Let's take a look at the Germans then. My boys, the Germans, of course, been here as host. Secured that title back in the 27th of September 2018. They've been here 13 times in the past, also winners in the past. Julian Nagelsmann is the manager, with the star man being Jamal Musiala, and he's lived up to that bill as of yet. They are or were in Group A, where they had odds at 5-2 on to win the group, to qualify 20-1 on, and to win the thing 6-1. Those odds now a little bit shorter, 9-2, third favourites behind England and Spain. That's right. My expectation is for them to win the whole bloody thing. I am sticking my head out there. But that was at the start of the tournament. Do I think different now? They're coming into this on the back of a colourful qualification phase or group phase. Put in 5 past Scotland, 2 against Hungary, and a squeaky 1-1 draw against the Swiss. The game against Denmark was a difficult one. They did ride their luck and had a couple of favourable decisions going their way. But ultimately, Germany, I think they deserved the result. And it would have been a little bit hard done by for Germany to fall on the axe of the Danes in that one. But the real test of Germany and the watching world will be this one against Spain. If you beat the Spanish, then I think my prediction of winner will be valid. I think Germany and Spain have been the best two in this tournament thus far. I think the Spanish are probably the best, if I'm going to be completely honest. So Germany definitely have to raise their game. So this is the players that are going to have to do it. The likes of Neuer between the sticks, who has not really been that tested, to be fair. We've got Kimmich at the back there. We've got the likes of Pascal Gross, German Musiala, Toni Kroos. Could be his last game against where he played his last football domestically in Spain. Of course, Kai Havertz as well. Füllkrug, maybe a super sub from the bench. Well, this is the 11 we're going to go with for the Germans. Neuer, Mittelstadt coming back there, Jonathan Tah, Rudiger, Joshua Kimmich, Andrich, Kroos, Musiala, Gundogan, Leo Rezane, and Kai Havertz gets the nod. That's what it's my team that I think Nagelsmann will pick, if you know what I mean. Well, let's have a look at the match itself then. It's not looking good, though, recently between Spain and Germany for the Germans. They have played each other 9 times since 1994. Just 1 win for the Germans since 1994. That's 30 years. And a chunk of change. Spain with De La Fuente in the dugout. 100% form for them right now. Winning 6 on the bounce. Looking A-OK. The Germany's 83% form for them right now with Nagelsmann at the dugout. The most recent match between these two sides was a 1-1 draw back in November 2022. They've even got a 6-0 drubbing most recently. That was back in November 2020. That's a shambles. Germany's one and only win was back in November 2014. But realistically, it's not great for Germany against Spain in recent years. It'll take place at the Stuttgart Arena. Let's take a look then at, of course, the bookies. Bookies got 8-5 for your Spain. Germany 9-5. So Spain just edging it with the bookies. 9-4 is, of course, the draw. What about the public vote? Well, the public vote also back in the Spanish. 60% of the vote. Germany with 40%. And that is a very early vote. What about me then on this one? Well, I've got to put my heart and my head under the block here and really dig deep. The Spanish have been good. They have been good, but they were a little bit wobbly at the back when tested. Because the Georgians, took us all by surprise with that goal. And after that, it was a park the bus mentality from Georgia, and it frustrated Spain. They did eventually break the deadlock, and ultimately it goes to show that patience will get you in the end. And that's the style of play we're getting from Spain and Germany. Very patient sort of approaches to try and break teams down. So these two will be kind of battling against each other. And we may see a classic, or we may see a bit of a dull, damp squib where it's only 1 goal, or maybe even drag into penalties and stuff like that. But I am anticipating a classic. I'm anticipating 5 goals in this one. And, of course, only 1 coming out top with the win. I'm going to go with a 3-2 win. Yes, I am. I'm going to back my boys as well. I'm going to back Germany with a 3-2 win here. It's hosted in Germany. I don't think we've seen... I know the Scotland game was good, and we may have peaked too soon, but I think we're going to reach those kind of heights of performance because we're going to have to. And this will be a nervy one for us all German fans around the world to watch, because I think the Spanish team will go close, but I think it'll be the Germans come out top, and then we'll put a statement down for the rest, the French, the Belgians, the English, whoever, to say, you know what, this German team can actually go and win the whole thing. So I'm going to back my Germany to win it. What do you think on this one? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. It'll be a classic, one we'll talk about for a long time, like that Brazil game, and hopefully Germany will do it, seal it, and get themselves into a semi-final. We'll be back regardless if it's Spain or if it's Germany to see who will be in the semi-final. But until then, subscribe, smash the like, catch you later. But until then, guys and girls, we are done.